Hi everybody, welcome to this Nurturing Flow class. It's really cold here today. I've got heaters on, everything is pumping, but we're going to do a little bit more of a movement-based class today because it is so cold. And staying still might not be the best thing in the middle of the day. So have a couple of blocks handy. We'll probably play with them. And wrap up warm, make sure that you can stay as warm as possible. And let's begin, just sat cross-legged, however feels comfortable for you. Press your palms together or rub the hands together as fast as you can, creating a nice little bit of heat. Now you can rest the hands over your closed eyes and just shield out the light for a moment. Feel the heat transfer from your hands into the eyes. And then slowly, you can just wipe the eyes and wipe your face awake, just bringing a little bit of heat into your face. And resting your hands on your knees. Take a long, deep breath in through the nose. Hold your breath there at the top. And just open your mouth and exhale, let it go. Again, long breath in. Holding your breath at the top. Just open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Last time, long breath in. Hold your breath at the very top. And just open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Just breathe normally in and out through your nose. So allowing that to settle for a minute. And just taking your right hand, the first two fingers press into the center of the forehead, moving into some alternate nostril breathing, just trying to keep the heat moving around your body. We'll take a breath in through both nostrils. And open your mouth and exhale, let it go. So you can block off your right nostril with the thumb. Inhale through the left nostril. Block off the left nostril with the fourth finger. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right nostril. Blocking off the right nostril, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Blocking off the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right nostril. Blocking off the right, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Blocking off the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. And blocking off the right, exhale through the left. Release the hands. Inhale through both nostrils. Just open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Just breathe normally, naturally, eyes closed. Hopefully you can feel a little bit more warmth in your body. Just blinking your eyes open. We'll bring the hands to interlace and then draw circles with the wrists. And take the circles the other way. I feel like it's going to be a very circular class today. You can take almost like you're a break dancer, just letting the wrist roll as you lift up the elbows. So maybe it's something that you look at to see how you do it and find your way of doing it. And try and take it the other way, always a bit more challenging, not taking it your natural way. So, yeah. And then releasing the hands. You can take the hands behind your back, interlace, roll the shoulders back, press the hands down, and breath in to the chest. And breath out, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Long breath in. And a long breath out. And you can release the hands. Draw some circles with the shoulders one way. And then circle them the other way. So, and we're going to let the chin now just drop to the chest so you can feel the stretch in the back of the neck. And then let the chin brush along the chest towards the left side. And then letting the chin swing along the chest over towards the right side. Just keep going like that from side to side. You enjoy all the sensations that you feel. And just let the heat help you to stretch and ease out any tension. And bring your head back to the center, just turn your face up to the sky. So you're stretching the front of the throat. And then bring your chin back down to your chest. And again, turning the face up to the sky. And the chin back down to the chest. Last time, turning the face up to the sky, feel the stretch, the warmth in your throat. And the chin back down to the chest. You picking your head back up. Keep your hands on your knees and start to circle. Now circle into the rib cage, rounding into the back as you push away, and then puffing your chest forwards and exploring the sides. Exploring the sides of your body. We'll take the circle the other way. So just checking in with all that. How does that feel there? So, coming back into the center, think about the circles now from your sit bones. So you tilt your pelvis forwards, walk over to the right, so you feel your right sit bone in the mat, round into the back, tuck the tail, take it over to the left, and then push it forwards. And we'll keep going in that circle. Keep rounding into the back, the lower back, and then tilting the pelvis forwards. So it takes a little bit of practice. You can feel the strength of your core helping you as you tuck and tilt. And then take it the other way. It's like you're articulating within each hip. All right, and then coming back to neutral, feel rounded, feel the sit bones rooted, lift your arms up, interlace the fingers, turn the palms face up, and let's just lean over to the right side. You can breathe into this left side. I like to try and open up the chest to the sky here, and then close it off. And see how that feels for you. Does it help you to get into some different space? Come back to the center, lean over to the other side. And again, see maybe if it helps you to open up the chest to the sky and then close it up. Coming back to the center, round into the back and bring your chin to your chest. Push your hands forwards. And then lift the arms back up. If you need to uncross the legs at any time, do that. And again, rounding into the back, chin to chest. And then lifting yourself back up. Let's try one more of them. Rounding into the back and chin to your chest. And then lifting your arms all the way back up. Let's take a little circle here. Move over towards the right side. Round into the back. Hands forwards. Take it over towards the left and then lift it up to the sky. And then take it over towards the left side. Round into the back. Swing over to the right and bring it all the way back up. Release the hands and give your shoulders a little circle. It's easy to build up tension there when you've got your arms up in the air for a while. Catch hold of one block, yeah, and then pop the block onto your hand. Try not to grip onto the block, so you shouldn't be able to do that. It will just fall. Yeah, so you're not holding onto the block. And you're going to bring the block out to the side, drop your shoulders down, and you're going to swing the block underneath your arm. And my cardigan's going to get in the way. And then take it up and over your head. Okay, so see if you can do that. Round into the shoulder, swing it underneath you and then over your head. So just play with it a little bit and really get your shoulders into action. Whoop. If you drop it, that's okay. Hopefully you haven't got one of those heavy cork blocks. Oops, just like that, throw it away. I can see that my shoulder is still very stiff, which is why this is being a little bit of a challenge. So we keep going with it, keep trying to warm it up. I know that there's normally a bit more space there, so there's work to be done today. Good. Nice, and we'll take it into the other hand. So again, might take a little bit of work, but the block comes in towards you, around and up and over the head. That's it. And again, taking it around underneath you, and then up and over the head. That's it. And do a few more times. So you feel there's a little bit more space, a little bit more heat, a little bit more freedom. Okay, shall we be brave? And let's try, see if we can do 2 blocks. So one in each hand. But my cardigan's probably going to get in the way, so that's my excuse. All right, so let's bring the blocks inwards. Yes, my cardigan's getting in the way. And take it over. And around. I can't do it. Try one more time. You have a go as well. Keep trying. See what happens. Cardigan's in the way. Oh, no, it's not going to happen today for me. It's something that can happen though. So keep practicing that. Maybe you'll be able to send me a little video of you doing it without the cardigan on and without all the excuses that I'm giving you. All right, give the shoulders a little shake. And we'll bring the knees up. Maybe it's nice now just to stretch those legs out. You can cross-legged a little bit of time. We'll take the hands behind, bend the knees, have your feet as wide as the mat, and then we can windscreen wiper the legs. So again, just using movement to wake up and create heat, make everything a little bit more movable. Okay. Continuing with the circle theme, have your soles of the feet together. Lift up nice and tall and then just walk your hands forwards. Then you can relax your forehead towards the floor for a minute. Reach your hands as far forwards as you can. Nice big breath in. And a long breath out. Walk your hands over towards the right hand side. Then we're going to go over as far to the right as feels good. And then just peel the chest open so your left arm goes up and over your head. So push your right hand to come all the way up. We're going to lower the left hand onto the floor and take your right arm up and over your head. And breathe into this right side now. And you can close that off and bring your chest over your left leg and then walk your hands all the way back to the front. We'll take that circle again. You're going to walk your hands over towards the left, forehead down towards the knee. Then take your right arm up and over your head, reach the right fingers towards the left side. Push down to your left hand, come all the way up to standing. Right hand on your sit bones. Take your left arm up and over your head and breathe into the left side. And then bringing your chest, squaring it off over onto that right leg. And then walking the hands back to the front of the mat. Okay, see how that feels. Beautiful, breathe in. Now breathe out. Walk your hands back towards your knees, completing the circle, hands behind you. You can have your fingers towards you or turn the fingers out slightly. Push your feet together and then lift your hips up, up, up. Breathing in. Breathing in. Lovely. Good. Lower your sit bones back down. Good. Lift your knees up. And again, take your feet as wide as the mat. Then screen wipe of the legs. Hopefully there's lots of lovely movement and space there now. We're going to do a Paschimottanasana. So a forward fold. You can extend your legs out straight. Give them a little stretch, a little shake. Push down to your fingertips, lift up nice and tall, and then exhale and fold over the legs. So you might need to have your knees bent if you feel like your lower back is really hunched. Sometimes the upper back is a little bit too hunched. So see if you could just lift yourself up a little bit higher, yeah? Draw your shoulder blades back, breathing in. And then breathing out, just seeing where it's possible to get to today. Now creep your hands all the way to the front of the mat as you breathe in. As you breathe out, lift your arms up. Actually, I'm going to change that. So take a breath in. And as you breathe out, slide the hands towards the feet. Inhale to come up. And then exhale, slide the hands towards the feet. Inhale to come up. Exhale, slide the hands towards the feet. Inhale to come up. And now exhale, take your body over your legs. And then bring your hands back in. Inhale, lift the arms up. And then exhale, fold over the legs. And then slide the hands back in. And inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, bring the arms back up. And last time, exhale, fold over the legs. Stay here. Breathe in, roll the chest forwards. Breathe out, fold over the legs. Well done. Stay here for one more breath. The breath is the movement in this moment. And then slowly come back up. Good. Take the hands behind you for a minute and just point and flex through the feet. So in ballet, they would call it good toes, naughty toes. We're trying to articulate through the whole of each foot. So all the way to the tippy toes, feeling the arch of the foot, the heel of the foot, feeling the strength of your feet, And then you can open the legs a little bit wider, excuse me, and then start to draw a big circle with the feet. See if you can rotate the whole leg outwards. Brush the floor with your baby toes, bring them inwards. Yes, as the whole leg is rotating with the ankle, with the foot. So try and find that strength there, and then take it the other way. Circling our way through our body today. Good. And then you can start to open your legs a little bit wider, not a full on wide leg forward fold, just a little either side of the mat is fine. Flex through your feet, push down to lift up nice and tall, and then walk the hands all the way forwards. See how that feels. See where you get to. Again, if you feel really hunched in your upper back, maybe walk yourself up a little bit higher. You want to feel the chest drawing forwards. You're going to walk your hands over towards the right leg. Push down to your right hand and swing your left arm up and over your head. Try not to let your left sit bone lift up. Push through the right hand, come all the way back. Left hand onto the floor. And then right arm up and overhead. Squeeze down through your right sit bone. And then lowering your right hand over your left leg. And then walk your hands back to the center. Okay, try that the other way. Walking your hands over your left leg. Push down to your left hand. Swing your right arm up and over your head. And then come all the way up. Right hand onto the floor. Left arm up and overhead. Close it off. Bring your left hand down. Chest over the right leg. And then walk your hands back to the center. All right, spend a moment here. Reaching the hands as far forwards as you can. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And then slowly come all the way back up. Nice, guys. So before we get a little bit wider, bring your legs together. And take your hands behind you and then slowly lower down onto your back. Okay. Let's get into the hips a little bit before we get a little bit wider into that wide leg forward fold. So you can bring your right knee into your chest and then draw a big circle with the right knee. Keep your left hip grounded. Yeah, don't let that left hip lift up. And then take the circle the other way. So, good. And we'll do the same with the left leg. So you can bring your left knee into your chest and then draw a big circle with the left knee. Nothing moving in the right hip, so this is all the left hip. And then take the circle the other way. Good. Okay, and then bend both knees. Have your feet flat onto the floor. Push down through both feet. Just lift the hips up a little bit. You can push down through your feet and feel the hamstrings, lift the hips up. And then lower the spine down. So bring soles of the feet together and knees open. And for a moment, you can take your arms up and over your head, eyes closed, face relaxed. Hopefully there's enough heat within your body that you're able to just relax here for a minute. Take a breath into your belly, into your rib cage, into your chest. Maybe it's nice and warm where you are. So that isn't an issue for you. Take one more breath. All right, we'll carefully bring the knees back up together. Before we come out of here, just take your legs up to the sky. Squeeze your legs together, squeeze your feet together, and then draw a circle on the ceiling with both feet. I just love how this feels on my lower back. A little bit of core engagement as well. Let's take the circle the other way. And then opening the feet a little bit wider, take a circle with each individual foot. Really try and straighten your legs. And then take the circle the other way. Then come into a half happy baby. So you're going to bend the right leg, catch hold of the outer right foot, and then lower your left leg onto the mat. If you want, have a bend in the left leg. See if that feels better for you. And we'll squeeze the back of your left hip down into the mat. Inhale. And exhale. Rebend the left leg for a moment. Yeah, put the left foot flat on the floor. And then take your right hand inside the right foot. And I want you to just to work on straightening the right leg and seeing where that takes you. It might not straighten completely. You might need to take the hand just behind the calf. Play with it, see what feels good for you, but you want the stretch in the hamstring and in the hip. Good. And releasing the right leg, and then taking both feet right back up to the sky. How does one leg feel compared to the other? And you're going to bend the left leg, catch hold of the outer edge of the foot, and then lower your right leg down onto the mat. Squeeze the knee there outside of the left rib cage. Press down through the back of your right hip. And then rebend into this right leg, the foot flat onto the mat. Take your left hand inside your left foot or behind your left calf. See what feels best for you. And then work on straightening the left leg. Press the toes down towards the floor. So, they might not straighten. It might not go very far. Go to where you feel the stretch there in that hamstring. And then rebend the left leg. Place the left foot down onto the mat. Breath in. And a breath out. Bring both knees into the chest. Roll up to seated. So we're going to go a little bit wider now with that wide leg forward fold. Okay, so if you line up your back on the back edge of your mat, and then extend the legs out to the side, just so that you stay on your mat. Doesn't matter if you've got a carpet all around, doesn't matter then where you go. So find where you're feeling the stretch. You could be on a block if you wanted to be. You can give the legs a little shake if that feels good. Just get yourself kind of settled into it. Maybe you could have one hand in front, one hand behind, try and push down to lift yourself up and edge yourself a little bit further forwards. Remember, you might be different to me. Your hips might be all the way forwards, or they might be a little bit further back. Doesn't matter. If you're feeling it in the inner thighs, then feeling it in the hips, then you're in the right place. Inhale. Exhale, flex the feet, toes up, and then start to walk the hands forwards. And it's the same whether your knees are bent or not, where those toes are up. Long breath in. Long breath out. Maybe you can reach a bit further forward. But go to where it feels good for you. Wherever you are, try and make sure your chest is lifted. Yes, so not rounding. One more breath. And then make your way back up. I know that's not a popular pose for many. I will squeeze the legs together. Give the legs a shake. Awesome. It's always nice here. Hands behind your back, feet as wide as the mat. And again, another little windscreen wiper through the legs. All right, come into a child's pose. So cross your legs, take your feet behind you, or take the legs to the side. That's also an option. And then push your hips into your heels, relax the head down into the mat. Breath in, kind of nice. Gathering in all that heat into a little ball. And breathing in. We come up onto the hands and then into our cat-cows. Okay, so you can let the belly sink and lift the head, chest up as we breathe in. And then round into the back, chin to chest. And again, letting the belly sink and lifting the head, chest up. And then pushing away and rounding into the back. Again, letting the belly sink, lifting the head, chest up. And then pushing away and rounding into the back. Letting the belly sink, lift the head, chest up, just tuck your toes under, and then come up into a little down dog for a moment. Pedal through the feet, squeeze the heels down one by one. So find a little bit of movement, a bit of fluidity. And then roll yourself back into all fours. Untuck the toes, sit the hips into the heels, and come back into your child's pose. You can let your head swing from side to side. And then slowly walk your way up to seated. Awesome, guys. I hope you're feeling warm. We'll take your right hand outside of your left leg, your left fingertips behind you. A nice, easy, gentle twist. Inhale. And exhale, just slowing it down a bit. And twisting, taking it the other side, left hand outside the right leg, right fingertips behind you. Breathing in. Breathing out. And then swinging back to the center. You're welcome to take a block underneath your sit bones. You can have 2 blocks, or if you're fine, just sat there without a block, stay there and let your eyes close, let your face relax. Follow the air as it moves in and out through your nose. Take a moment just to let go of the practice. I'm not going to lie down on our backs today. You're more than welcome to. Finishing the practice here. Feel the sit bones rooted into the block or into your heels. If there's too much, you can sit cross-legged. Feel the heat of the practice, if there is some. Just feel the sensations of the practice. You could give a little bit of thanks to yourself for getting here today, for getting to the end of this class, for taking time on yourself. Tuning out of the day and tuning into yourself just for a little while. Build your strength, build your flexibility. Making yourself strong, not only for yourself, but others too. Palms together, thumbs into your chest bone. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Namaste, have a beautiful rest of your day. Hope you have a lovely day, guys. Keep warm.